Little Snooky cleaning herself, and I'm supposed to be mowing the lawn very soon, as you can see from the little fuel container. Lavender is still looking very pretty. It's drying out quite a bit, but there's still little, remnants of growth. And so I've checked, and there are a couple of native bees around. So I'm not going to cut it yet. But what I do need to do is, don't delay too much, because it's time for it to spread, which happens when you cut them severely back, and then new growth to start. So I'll have another harvest of flowers this season. And yes, we've got some beautiful lilies. It smells divine. The bees think so too. And yes, so lots of mowing to be done. I've had a little bit of a unfortunate event, and that is that my pine needles are dying. There's a disease that attacks them, and unfortunately I can't spray because of the bees, and so I'll have to chop them down and find something more resistant to grow, which I'll definitely need to do some research on. The pollinator seed gardens I've started, so very, very poor soil, so I've put a lot of pollinator seeds that I've ordered, a whole mix, and a lot of it is actually small little sunflowers that's now coming up as the rest is dying down. A bit of sort of a mega type of clover that the bees love as well. And so yeah, so you can see here, my lovelies, the bees are in it, because I use, as I said, they basically bite through the bark, and then they will take the glue weeping from the bark, and then they will go and seal up their beehives. So they make bee glue out of it, mix it with wax, and there you go. And so yeah, I planted a lot of the pollinator seeds, and I need to go and get my little machete, and I'm going to chop it all back so it can basically get reabsorbed into the soil and start feeding the soil. And yes, the bees are good. So tomorrow morning I am going to add more boxes on 3 of my hives. You can see that one is particularly full. Yes, sometimes, even in a colder spell, they sit outside, so I know that I do need to get a bit of another layer of boxes on top of it. Just looking, because I do get a lot of bees at the moment. I don't know if it's the humid weather, but you walk past and they kind of don't like it. I just had one in my hair, but he seemed to have gone. Last week I had one promptly sting the top of my head while I was working in the nut grove, and I wasn't too impressed. It was like far away from the hive. So anyway, this is the sunflowers. So this is all part of that pollinator mix. And the sunflowers have just started to come up, and it's so beautiful. I mean, if there's a flower that makes you happy, that personifies happiness, it's the sunflower, isn't it? Look at that, how beautiful. So gorgeous. And there we go. Just wanted to take you for a quiet morning stroll. I normally just do this because last night I didn't have time. I arrived too late, and yes, I need to have a bit of a check of the premises. So you can see there's a lot of work to be done. So I'll be doing a lot of weeding and cleaning up this weekend. Even with all the rain, the growth around the beehives are quite prolific. So we'll be doing it. And you can see the same. These guys don't seem to be affected too much in terms of the disease. But you do see that there's some branches that are turning brown. So I'll be cutting those off, but I can't spray. I just can't spray, so unfortunately that's the way it goes. And yes, so here we are. It's beautiful, beautiful morning, and I hope, my lovelies, that you have a stunning day or night. And in these very interesting times, you know, look for the beauty, take care of your loved ones, and enjoy, you know, those things that you cannot buy necessarily. We often forget about it. And those little sheep are looking mighty fine to me. They've been shorn and drenched, so they should be very happy. And I think the goats, you know, are somewhere. I'll take them some fruit soon and they will come running. And then my other favorite in life. Hello, little girl. She can't hear me anymore. She's, you know, 14 going on 15. And yes. Come on, little girl. We need to go to mow some lawns. Hey, come on. Come on, sweetie. Okay, my lovelies. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And take care of yourselves. Bye-bye now.